With Shondell.
With the viral sensation of this video and Patty coming out, like other people having alternative things, what would you come out? What thing would you come out with?
Well, what I'm going to come out with is baby's Mother's Day card.
I think I'm going to have to come out with a response. Deadbeat dad card.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Do you give a deadbeat dad a card or a post-it note? Like, do you actually go?
Hey, we're back and we're here with Khalees Hopkins and our funny pop talk bit. I'll say it because Shaw can't say it, okay? Hey guys, we're here with Khalees Hopkins. Look, her name's Hopkins. I introduced myself.
And Lover, this is my wife Vanessa, and we are up late with Cheyenne Down.
Listen, I have 5,000 Facebook followers, okay?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna see 5,000 people that day.
No.
But for 5,000 Facebook followers, they gonna think I was finished shit that day. Okay?
Show us, show us.
It's about the perfect selfie.
But we need you to go back in the closet.
Up Late with Shondell. Spontaneous, eccentric, outrageously funny. You never know which celebrity Shondell will be kicking it with and where they'll pop up next.
If you were the type to walk up to him, what would you say?
You are so beautiful.
With your answer, Nikki, I realized I pick myself up all the time. 3 black guys in Hollywood. To do her own version of Magic Mike, who would it be?
Obviously, there's someone she doesn't want to get his answer.
Unrestricted.
It's Up Late with Shaw and Del.
Now we're live.
That just give everybody more time to grab it.
I need StreamYard to just go live. Like, guys, you giving me the countdown. That's why I turned it on.
Well, that's another email you can write to a company of
guys,
all your needs. Guys,
well, I'm the email writer, guys, on Up Late with Shondell. I get my Karen on, guys. I get her on. Okay.
That's the best kind. That's the best kind.
Without further ado, I gotta bring in our guest because it's International Night on Shaw and Del.
So excited.
And that means it's 10:30 where Shaw is. It's 3:30 a.m. where they are. So let's, without further ado, now of course we got a very special guest for you guys at the end. Acantha Lang, the beautiful, gorgeous, very talented singer. Can't wait for you to hear her music.
Her great
is
song.
on the show. But before we get started, we have the hilarious television host. Got his own show called Back Bitchin'. Hopefully I said that right, guys. I got the video. Let's bring him in. Let me give you a little snapshot of his video as well. Let's bring him in. My auntie Gwen is in the building. We'll be doing a fan checkout soon. The fan check-in soon. Let's give you just a little bit of Abenz Maurice.
Cork City, are you ready? I'm your host, Abenz Maurice, for the new game show called Bitchin' Back. Bitchin' back, we were bitchin' back with me. Bitchin' back, bitchin' back, bitchin' back. Watch me, bitch back. What's bitchin' back, you ask? It's a new game show where everyday people go through everyday scenarios with certain situations. Imagine you take your dog to the vet to get washed and checked and all this stuff. You come back, they cut your dog's balls off. Normally, the average person wouldn't say anything, but on my show, it was gonna be 10 words to bitch back, 20 words to bitch back, 30 words to bitch back, 50 words to bitch back, and at the end of this game show, you get to win money from me. Prizes, I don't know, I might send you somewhere, who knows? But it's going down right here in Cork City, y'all. My name's Abenz Maurice.
Yeah, let's get him in the building. Abenz Maurice, all the way from Ireland. I said Sweden, y'all, but he is all the way from Ireland. Guys,
Okay, wonderful.
yes, running over there, getting away from COVID. What's going on? You was here in LA. Hey.
I was in LA. Yeah, I was in LA. And I came here to visit my kids, and then COVID hit. So I said, I haven't been with them for a little while. I might as well stay here for a while and hang out with my kids. And while I was here, I had the show. I was going to start the show in LA, but why not spend some time with my kids and do the show here? And then when COVID goes away, I'll come back to LA.
Well, I know they're thankful for that.
Yeah.
That's good.
You got a few more. You got a few more years to get on here back to LA. I just got an alert that says the numbers are rising here in LA, and to wear your mask. When you're going outside, that was like the same alert as I got on, like as you get like a looking for a child alert. Yeah, that's the same.
But I got good news for you guys. The company Pfizer here has made a vaccine that's already 92%. It's good that we can use the vaccine. So within the next year or so, the vaccine should be here all over Ireland, all over Europe, and then you guys get it as well. So we're on our way back to being normal. It'll be another maybe till next summer or the following year, but we on our way back.
Who's gonna take it? Because all the ones who not wearing the mask gonna be the ones like, I'm not putting that vaccine in my body.
I'm taking it.
I'm like, I wish I would. I can't, guys. I'm sorry. As a Black person in America, I can't trust y'all.
No. Listen, the Irish is doing it. Trust me. The Irish they're not the Irish. The Irish came over. No, trust me. The Irish is not the typical white people that you think they like over there. Some of those crazy Trump supporters are over here. These people over here were oppressed just like Black people was by the British. So they understand us way more than people think. The Irish, I'm telling you, the Irish is the Black people of Europe. All right, let's get it straight. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, okay. Let me send me a snapshot of your account, and then I'll know if they really understand your plight. Okay, because other than that, guys, I'm unable to distinguish, and I can't trust y'all at all. Like I'm talking about, you can do it.
I'll take the virus first, done, and I'll let you know.
Yes.
If I survive, I'll let you guys know what's going on.
Abenz, you're gonna be test dummy, and I want you to come back on the show.
I got you. I got you. Hey, by the way, before we continue, I'd like to congratulate you too. I've known Dale for a while, and Shy, you guys are beautiful. The promo looks amazing. I love the show, and man, I can't wait to get back to LA and have you guys on. The name of the show is called Bitching Back.
Bitching Back. Okay.
Yes.
So explain to us again. So it's about what now?
It's about everyday scenarios. Like, all right, you know how like you go to a grocery store, right? And you walking through the aisles of a grocery store, and and somebody just bumps you, and they just keep it fucking moving. You know what I mean? Usually you turn around, you're like, I know this motherfucker didn't just bump me. You know what I mean? And you just go about your business. But on my show, I go through rounds. Everybody has the board. First round is 10 words. Second round is 20 words. Second round is 30 words, and you get 10 seconds. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and whoever has like the best bitching back and the most points to the end of the show, but you have to have your best comeback. For instance, someone bumps him, like, I'm right. I'm like, no, I know this motherfucker didn't just bump me. Hey, asshole, you fuck you think you bumping?
So along with people needing to have the elevated pitch, they got to have a bitching pitch. Okay,
exactly.
I love it.
There's probably going to be a lot of Black female winners when it comes over here.
And also
a fair comeback right here. Right here on my vocal cord.
Exactly. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna reveal this to Del now on the show, since she got me on the show, and I didn't know I was gonna be on the show. She just messaged me today. When I do get back to LA, Del, I have plans for you to be one of the judges of the show.
I would love it. I would love it.
Yes. She should be a bitching consultant, though. Like, I feel like she should be the bitching consultant.
Yeah.
Guys,
sure.
that's exactly what I am.
She does be consultant.
I said I was an E-Karen. Guys, I'm also an in-person Black Karen. That guys, I got your back. Guys, I got your back.
No, trust me. Don't know. I had Del on my show one day, Shot, and she roast this man so bad. I was like, Del, why you do him like that? He said that motherfucker kept talking shit.
I would hate for anyone to be on the receiving end of her roasting.
Oh man, I am literally
was on the receiving end of my roast too on our little show together because. Let me just tell you, I come into, first of all, Abenz is calling me like crazy.
Yeah.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, girl? And you know how it is when you already late to the show. You're already nervous. You're already just like, oh my God, I don't want to leave them hanging. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a car, so I'm like, I'm taking public transportation because I'm like, no, I'm not about to be spending no Uber money. You know what I'm saying? This shows up here. I get there, okay? I get there, and I'm talking about I have sweated out all hairstyles. My teeth is damn near sweating at this point, okay? Then I get there. He talking about, I just want to let some white girl go. I just want to let her go ahead and go, you know, just to go ahead and put her up. Oh, okay, all right. Well, let's get her on. You know what I'm saying? And she's already here. You know, even though I rushed here because you told me to come. Okay, let me just go ahead and put him up after that. What?
No.
Oh, okay. Then when I finally get on stage, I wait like 3-5 people up. You calling me like crazy. Then when I finally do get on stage, you talking about just do like 2 or 3 minutes. Then we gotta get karaoke.
I didn't know who I was messing with. I didn't know I was messing with.
Do you understand? I did my set. I did a next person's set, and I started the karaoke. I was like, I wish I would run over here after all that time. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and I'm not leaving here until my food gets ordered, girl.
Oh, I had to buy her. Hey, Shy, I had to buy her a plate, a drink, and I paid for the Uber home.
Well, living is about lessons, and I hope you learned that one. Cause Lord,
Oh man, I got extra roasted that night. So when I
can already hear her say, "This nigga thing."
Yeah. I was like, I'm sorry. Because you know why? Because Del's such a great comedian. She's a closer, and like off the cuff, she could just like, you know what I mean. So I wanted to finish the show with like my strongest person. You know what I mean?
But give her 30 seconds. Do your best
No,
in 30 seconds.
I thought I was going to give her 30 seconds. Is that the people there were like kind of like rushing me, and then Del even cussed the manager. People like, nah, fuck y'all. I'm about to do this time. I was like, fuck it. I said that's my show. I'm not gonna have no show there no more. But she roasted him so good. That was like, bring that black girl back.
Good. I love it. That is so awesome.
Let's do a fan check-in before we get going. The Atticus is in the building. Knowledge Born Allah is in the building. My auntie Gwen is in the building. Nia TV is in the building. Guys, thank you so much for being in the building. So we got to get right to it because Shaw Curate. First of all, hold on. Let me do this one thing important. Shaw curates the best content of all times.
Thanks to Google.
And I just want to put Shaw's Cash App right on out there early, guys. I don't want to wait till the end to go ahead and put her support on out there so that you can see that. Also, she has another What Would You Do? Now, everybody knows that we are live every Monday night on IG Live. It's lit. You got to join us. You got to follow us at Up Late TV Show on IG. And she has the beginning topic is, what would you do? Okay, and this is the topic right now. Maurice,
I'm ready.
My fiance wants to get a tattoo of her ex's name right before our wedding.
What? How do you approach that? And it's like, go ahead, babe. I understand.
Me, I'd be like, bitch, are you crazy? Listen, are you crazy? This money ain't going nowhere. You can go find that nigga right now. Matter of fact, I don't.
So here's the other part we didn't mention. He's died. So he died. So she's trying to memorialize him.
Oh, he did. That's even better because you can go lay next to this nigga. You about to be married with this motherfucker. I wish the fuck I would spend all this money on a wedding ring and all that stuff. You want to put his name? Yeah, you know.
So I'm a Caribbean. So you try to tell me you killing bitch. She tell you.
Hey, listen, say that kind of shit to me. I'm Caribbean too. I'm Haitian. I might fucking chop her fucking foot off.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
So now this is your boo you've been with 5 years. You throwing it all away just over a simple tattoo of her ex? Come on now.
Yeah, but listen, that goes to show she's been thinking about this nigga this whole 5 years too now. You know I know how you women think.
Die because sometimes a person just died, and that's where you get all this memorialization from now. All of a sudden they used it, you broke up with them because they wasn't no good, but then now they died and now they was the best thing that happened and he was the one that got away. You know what I'm saying?
But,
like literally.
That's fine, but you gonna do it on my heart, my kindness, my dime. You got to die. Fuck that.
Okay, so as long as you're not paying for it, you're fine.
If your father paid for the fucking shit, all right, cool. Fine. Go ahead and put his name on it. But if I pay for all this shit, you gonna come to me with that bullshit? Oh, somebody getting punched in the face. It ain't me.
But what if it feels like a discreet area, like under her armpit?
Armpit.
Like somewhere discreet, like under her armpit.
You see, I'm a freak. I'm a freak. I like licking under armpits sometimes because I lift armpits up. You know what I'm saying? I go under armpits. I get all up in armpits
here and there, huh?
Listen, I'm African. The little bit of must gets the African blood moving.
Got it. Okay.
You know. I mean, I don't want all musty must. You know what I'm saying? You know, after the girl just came home from work a little bit, she just been walking. Not after she came from the gym must. I like walking must.
A brisk walk.
A brisk walk.
Okay,
exactly. Nah, I don't want no nigga's name on my girl body. Period. I'm gonna have to cut that body part off. You know what I mean?
My Lord.
My God.
It got to
go. So all I can say
would be the person that's going to do that because I feel like you're torn about this.
See, the thing about it too is if they said I was gonna like bring something from my ex house, like my ex that died house, yes, but they took my tattoo, like no, like tattoo, not tattoo, not itself. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, in fact, that happened to me before, and y'all put this in the comments. If your ex went and got a tattoo of your name on him and then required you to get a tattoo on yourself, would you or would you not? Okay, that's the question of the day. Put it in the fast. If your ex went and got a tattoo of your name, then came home and showed it to you and said, now you go get a tattoo, would you or would you not? Put it in the comments. Okay, 9 inches, I'm gonna have to kick you out of here. Okay, because I can't have all this in here. We keep it clean on this show, although Abenz is going crazy, but we keep it clean. So I had to kick him out. All right, put it in the comments. Would you or would you not get your ex tattoo on yourself if they went and got, not your ex, your current tattoo on yourself if they went and got you first? Would you do it?
Now, because I love hard. You know what I mean? I'm the type of guy, when I'm in love, I'm in love all the way. I give everything. I give 110% of all my heart, everything. I don't need no man, because if you got a second thought of any man going in your mind, I feel like my love is being cheated. You get me? So I need all 110% of you. Yeah. I don't need, no, whatever thought you might have had of this guy, whatever the case may be. I need all that to be eradicated.
I just want women to stop getting tattoos. Like, and not is a tattoo general. Tattoo is your thing to go for.
Yeah.
But a tattoo of any lover, I'm married and I'm never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Anything can happen when he's taken out of my life. And if I want to move on, I gotta now have his name tattooed. No.
Right. It's like the same thing for me. Like right now, I'm over here with my kids. You know what I mean? I'm separated from my kid's mother since 2012, right? And I was gonna put her name right here on my arm. Now, she's a great mother and everything else, but me and her don't get along. I drop the kids off. I pay you my money. After that, I would have to cut my goddamn arm off if I would have got this woman's name tattooed on my arm. You get me?
Yeah.
I can't. I just can't do it. It's just
stop doing it, people. This special love.
No, and that's what actually happened to me. A person that I was, with, went and got my name tattooed on like a finger, and then they came home and was like, "Oh, just get my initials on," and I'm like, "What? Like, no,
really?
Decide for us, and then come home and tell me that I'm about to go get." I don't get tattoos on my body, period. You know what I'm saying? Let alone now you gonna decide for me. You didn't even discuss this with me. You're just like, surprise, here you go. And I'm just like, surprise. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sorry that the relationship has got to suffer, but I'm just not about to be having I don't want any ink on me. I'm that's what it is.
Wrong people for that.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We have another exciting interview. Maurice, Abenz Maurice, I want to thank you for coming
Thank
on
you.
the show.
I appreciate it.
I love
Thank
that
you.
name.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Abenz Maurice, c'est français, parle créole avec tout chéri, yo, belle petite fille
Bonsoir.
pour nous. Pas de problème, pas de problème, chéri. Toute belle femme qui la Kailan. I just said my two beautiful black women. I was on their show. That's what I just said.
Oh, thank
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Was that French, Mercy?
Yeah, it's French Creole. It's Haitian French Creole. Yeah.
Merci beaucoup then.
Pas de problème, chéri. Pas de problème.
How do you say you're welcome? I've always never know how to say you're welcome.
De Riet is in French, but how do you say it in French Creole?
In French Creole, merci, ça a fait merci beaucoup. When you say merci beaucoup, you're welcome. Oh, it's different. It's kind of different. We don't really have like a say you're welcome. You mean
okay.
Our thing is more like a pas de problème, like no problem. You know what I mean? Like every language is kind of different. Yeah, pas de problème. So something like, it's nothing to us. There's no actual you're welcome type word.
Okay,
I'll see if I get that on Google Translate later. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Actual French is de Riet, like it's nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, guys, I'm letting you go. Thank you so much.
Let me give a quick everybody follow my page, Bitchin' Back on YouTube.
Bitchin' Back on YouTube.
Bitchin' Back. Subscribe to the page Bitchin' Back on YouTube. I got a lot more episodes coming up. I'm also shooting a web series over here, and everything's gonna go on a Bitchin' Back page. And then when I come back to LA, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing there. And Shy, I'd love to meet you. You're gonna be on the show too, Shy, for sure. Okay, Bitchin' Back.
Virtual. Listen, I'll be out there to LA soon.
Okay, cool.
The vaccine come out, so hopefully that happens.
All right, cool. It was a blessing, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you for hanging with us on Up Late, and thank you so much, guys. And make sure you continue to follow him. Bitchin' Back on YouTube. Abenz Maurice on Abenz Maurice _ hip hop comedy on Instagram. And yeah, oh my God. And guess what, guys? We have another guest that I am so excited to bring on the show. I don't want to, again, she's in London. I met her in New York. It had to be over, I want to say 13 years ago in New York. And now she lives in London, originally from New Orleans, the most fantastic singer. And let me just kick it off with one of her videos that she does, a weekly web series where she does a cover song in her own, way. And you're just going to love it. So here she is right here, Acantha Lang.
Mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. No. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the north and south and east. Oh, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. No. Oh, wasted on the ocean and upon our seas, vision full of mercury. Oh, no. Oh, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. No. Radiation underground and in the sky. Animals and birds who live nearby are dying. Mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. What about this overcrowded land? How much more abuse from man can we stand? Oh, no. Ooh, mercy me. What they used to be. No. said.
If you enjoyed this video, it would be great if you can give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified on future videos. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh my God. Oh, there was the round of applause. Without further ado, let's bring her in the building. She has a new single out called He Said, She Said. It's streaming on all platforms. Make sure you don't just stream it. Make sure you download it. Let's bring her in. Acantha Lang is in the building, y'all.
What's up? Hi, guys.
All the way from London.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I might seem a little busted. It's like 4 a.m. in London.
And you look amazing.
Oh,
the fact
God,
that you
thank
have
you.
this natural situation going on, and I have a plaster of makeup on, and you look gorgeous. At 3:30 in the morning.
I put a little concealer on. You know.
Girl, that ain't no
Yeah.
concealer. That's a juices and berries. Jeez.
Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
Hi.
Thank
We're
you
so honored
so
to have
much
you.
for being on the show.
Yeah, you know, when you hit me up on in my DMs, and that's the cool way to say it, right? Hit me up in my DMs.
Slid in your DMs.
I was really excited to, you know, that you asked me to be on the show. So, and then you told me the time, and I was like, ooh, okay, all right, let me get myself together. Yeah.
So how long has it been for you since you've been over in London?
So I came to
and
London.
What made you move?
So I came to London in 2012. And you know, we met in New York City. What you said, like it was 12 or 13 years ago or something like that?
Well, now look at that was 8 years ago, but it you know, I was living in New York at the time, so that's why I thought it was so much long, because I moved to New York in 2005. So I must have been. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So we're originally from New Orleans. So that was the connection. We know the girl.
Yeah.
Aren't you from New Orleans, right?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans.
Okay. So, you know, my brain is not working. So I might be a little slow. So yeah, so I came over here in 2012 with this nightclub called The Box. Have you ever heard of The Box in New York City?
I feel like I have, but I could be just saying that I have just because.
It's kind of like this high-end variety show nightclub. And they opened up one in New York, and then they opened a sister club here. So the Box brought me over, and that's how I ended up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're like the house singer for The Box.
That's right, the house singer. And I started out as the house singer, and then there was like a bigger role of the MC compere of the entire show. And so when the original MC compere left, they offered me the role of first female MC of this crazy high-end nightclub. So I became the first female.
Explain to our audience what that is. The MC
so MC compere. So it's kind of like a nightclub. So it's a nightclub, and then in the middle of like there's two acts that is like the feature of the night. So you partying like a nightclub, then everybody sits down and watches a show, a cabaret show, but it's like singers, shock acts, you know, comedians. We used to have like Reggie Watts was on, you know, early days at the Box. You know, that's how I met Reggie Watts. He's like a comedian. You know Reggie?
Yeah.
So Reggie was a part of the Box, and then, you know, loads of people that have gone on to do like really cool big stuff in the industry. Loads of A-listers in the audience, and the MC presents the show. So they open up the show. I used to sing a song with the dancers, and then I introduce all the other acts and kind of bring everybody together.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to learn. I didn't know what I was doing, but you know, I learned real quick.
Your showmanship on stage probably just fell into place. You know, being a performer, you kind of find your rhythm in a sense. So
that's right. You have to just find, you know, what I had to do was because the original MC compere very much had his own style, and he was used to doing that thing. That was his thing. So for me, it was kind of like
you know, I had to find my character and my role as, you know, MC. So I became known as the queen of the box, kind of like the madame of the evening, you know.
So is it big costumes and the whole thing? Do you take some of your New Orleans influence as fashion?
I was the Southern girl, the Southern, you know, I had my Southern kind of charm, you know, with kind of like, these over the top costumes, very, you know, like lots of sequins and feathers, and it was fabulous.
Look, so has the pandemic stopped that, or are they doing some version of it still?
That is strictly like, that's a nightclub where people are packed in. So no, they've been closed. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's late night. So they didn't even open when the curfews were lifted, because they're like late vampire hours. You know what I mean? So they haven't opened. Not that I know of. I haven't been with them for years now, because I'm a full-time singer now.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
We've got some fan questions for you. And I'm going to be putting them on the screen right here. First question is from Clarence. He said, who inspired your vocal style?
So I'm all about the old school, like Aretha Franklin, of course. You know, she's like the queen of soul. So if you're like a soul singer, you know, that's where you start. You know, for me, that's I heard her voice and I was just like, you know, that was Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone, Gladys Knight, Mavis Staples. You know, I like tones. I like that. Ooh, you know, that richness. You know, and in the Etta James, you know, so singers like that. And then all of the, you know, I got my start in Harlem singing the blues. So, you know, before I really, my foundation was really like the old blues guys like B.B. King and Muddy Waters and Little Elmore and Little James and all these fantastic blues singers. And I think that's kind of like why I have this deep tone, because I used to mimic these old blues guys when I first started singing. So, so I think I found my voice through that.
And that's exactly where I met you. It was a place called the Sugar Bar, and they had Tuesday night blues night, and that's where I met you there. You know, that blues night used to be rocking. When I tell you, everybody you can think of, it's owned by Nick Ashford and Valerie Simpson. R.I.P. Nick Ashford. But they used to be there, and I'm talking about the most unknown and known singers would come on through, and it would be just such a great time.
It was super fun, yeah.
You know, got another question for you. How long have you been away from New Orleans?
Ooh, I've been away. So I was in New York for a long time before I came to London. So it's been a minute. How long is it? I would say like, I can't remember exactly, like over 18, 19 years or something like that.
Wow. Yeah.
No
looking back.
No looking back.
Yeah.
I'm a NOLA girl to my bones. You know, when you leave New Orleans, you never really leave. Like, you know, I'm still looking for pickle meat in the stores. You know what I'm talking about.
You still get on the phone and be like, baby, don't play with me right here.
That's
you
right.
Not playing. No. You is not fooling me now. No, ma'am, stop it.
But I was just thinking while we were talking about accents, I can kind of hear that you have almost an influence of the British accent coming in. So do you find that you're starting to kind of shift a little?
It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess because I can't. I can't lose my street cred.
It was all British. It was like she was trying to get back into the New Orleans, but it was just the British was just there, you know?
It's easy to slip into. You know, I've been here since 2012. So, you know, and my boyfriend's British. So,
so you're hearing it.
So it's all day, every day, you know. But when I get it back when I go home, you know, don't you know.
Well, that's good. So if you ever decide to act, you'll be able to genuinely be able to transition.
That's the thing. When I try to do it, it's horrible. Or as they say out here, it's rubbish.
It's rubbish.
Where are you located, Shaw? Where
I'm
are
in
you?
Jersey. I'm in Jersey,
Oh,
but
you're in Jersey.
I'm born and raised DC though.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I got a little bit of both. So
Okay.
it's all in there.
Got another fan question too for you. How did NOLA shape your personality?
Ooh. So NOLA is New Orleans is all about free spirit. You know, you dance in the streets, you know, you get down, you eat food, you know, you welcome people in, you got how you speak to people on the streets. Very what they call it the big easy, because everything is bit, you know, it's easy. It's easy to chill, easy to kind of like everything's a little bit slow because it's hot, you know. So I think I have that, you know, a laid back ness that I got from my hometown, you know, and also that southern kind of like welcoming energy. So, you know, I hear a lot of people say that, oh, you so, you know, warm and nice, you know, that's my stuff. That's that NOLA, you know, that NOLA stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That southern hospitality.
Exactly. So I like people come over and my boyfriend's like, you don't have to cook in it, you know, it's like 2 people and I got like a spread. Like you want some sausage,
some cheese and crackers. That's good.
Yeah, no, but I have like a big pot of gumbo with like this and that, you know. All the
I know they can appreciate it though, because that's one of those things when you're coming into different settings like that, it's not what you would normally used to, but it's always appreciated. So I know they appreciate it.
You got to feed people.
You better feed people because I'm hungry right now. Just thinking about it.
But I also want to say congratulations to you. I was scrolling through trying to do a short stalking of your Instagram page before we got on this interview, and so that your song got picked on Spotify playlist. That is amazing. So congratulations to you and that and knowing that your career is on a whole nother level, because I know that's such an accomplishment to have.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to, you know, it's not easy cutting through all of the noise. You know, we have so much information, you know, everybody's creating, you know, and there's music and this and that. And so, you know, to stand out, you know, I'm not backed by a label. I'm you know, I'm doing this all by myself, you know, and, you know, it's hard to kind of cut through. So to get noticed on a platform and a playlist is out for my first single. It's just, I'm very, very happy about that. Very, very happy. So the single I'm working my ass off back here. I can imagine. I don't know if you can see my flip chart here, you know, all kinds of.
That's your vision board. So the song is He Said, She Said. Tell us about it.
He Said, She Said is a song that I wrote probably like 2 years ago. And it was just, I was having conversations with my guitarist, who also is a co-writer on the song, and also my partner, who you see in the video playing guitar. So we was having conversations about all of the misinformation and social media, and when you scroll, it's like, is that true? You know, and not knowing what to believe. And so we came up with this idea to write a song, you know, venting those frustrations. And for him, he thought I had so many ballads. I'm always singing a ballad and a blues song. He was like, let's make it funky, you know. So he came out with the guitar riff that you hear at the top of the song. And I was like, ooh, you know. And I said, can you put some stabs in that? You know, and that's how the song came about. And I actually wrote the chorus in a car going to rehearsal to rehearse the song. I didn't have a chorus, and I was like, I need a chorus. You know, I had all the lyrics and stuff, and I was like, that's what he said. I was like, that's what. Oh, I was, you know. So I got really excited. So I wrote it in the car on the rehearsal, the chorus of the song, and it just all came together.
Yeah. That goes to show how connecting the song became, because now it's on Spotify's playlist. So
I know. Can you believe it?
That is so awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. And without further ado, we're about to go ahead and get into He Said, She Said.
Wait, we got to do the round of applause before we go into it. Sorry for my delay.
Oh, no. Also, I got to shout out. I got to just put your channels. Well, I'll do it during your video too.
Okay.
Because we wanted to have you sing, but I think that you perfectly segued into, and it is 4 a.m. I don't want you to wake up the neighbors, but I do want to have you back on the show where we can get a little something from you live, you know, your voice is just so amazing.
Oh, thank you,
draws you in. It does.
Yeah. So, Sean, let's get that round of applause going again.
No worries. It's ready.
Guys, without further ado, here is Acantha Lang's new single and lyric video. He said, she said. My God, that
was. You guys are hilarious.
Let me just say this real quick, but before when I say when Aretha Franklin died, she must have reincarnated her vocal cords into your throat, because that growl, that rasp, and when I look at you, just goes to show that somebody will see you like, how's that coming out of your voice? Like
I don't know either.
It's just amazing. Like they have this new show called I Can See You Sing, and it's like if I heard that voice, I'm like, that's not her. Like it's so amazing because it has such presence in it, and it's like you can hear it throughout the song, and I love it. And I love
thank
it.
you, thank you. Oh,
I'm a fan, and we're gonna make sure that everyone, of our audience goes out and support
that's sweet.
you and what you're doing.
Yes, you guys make sure you go to her website, acanthalang.com. Follow her on every bit of her social medias, like all her
Spotify.
IG, Spotify. Download the song, support the song, share the song. The audience is just loving it, saying they love it. It's awesome. Love the visuals, love the vocals.
Yes.
First of all, that video was just like eye catching the whole time. Like you couldn't keep your eyes off of it the whole time.
Yeah, this 24-year-old junior graphic motion guy, friend of a friend, he just took it on and like did this amazing, just gave him a little bit of creative guidance, and he just went and put some bits in it. And I was like, that whole protest scene, he popped out. I didn't even ask for that. It was kind of like the emotional intelligence of this kid was like just through the roof. So yeah.
The words spoke for it. The words did that though. That's what happened. Give yourself credit to writing words that was able to translate to a visual.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also following up with some more music. So like now that I'm in the game now as an artist, it's been a long time coming. The first single, I got some other music coming out. So every 2 months, I'll be releasing a single up until the full album, which will be out late next year.
Okay, good.
I can't wait to share it with you guys.
Have you back on. Hopefully be able to perform if time permits you.
Yeah.
It's not 4 a.m. in the morning.
Ooh. I'm gonna pass out after this, y'all.
I was gonna say, are you just starting your day? You're ending your day.
I'm ending. I was actually asleep before this, and then I set a alarm like 30 minutes before so I can get my life together. I'm passing out after this. Yeah, but Dell's cool. I was about to curse, but she's cool people's. And so yeah, it's just I was like, yeah, of course I'll come on,
Well, we appreciate you for sure because that was amazing and glad to be able to know you. And
we gotta support the sisters,
yes.
Sister work.
And look, this image right here alone, it just gives me yes.
Yes.
Right.
All this Black girl magic. I love it.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for being on. And we will see you next time on Up Late with Shy and Dell.
Yes, I love you. Oh, wait. See, there I go forgetting again. Hold on, y'all.
The round of applause, Shy. Round of applause, Booty. Guys, wait, what was that? That was a slight muffled scream. Guys, first of all, let's get to take care of some business here. Next week, we have Raheem Devon, comedian Malik S. in the building. Guys, make sure you support Acantha. Download her albums. Thank you for following her. Thank you so much for supporting her. And thank you for supporting Up Late with Shy and Dell because we love this show and we know you do too. And we just can't thank you enough for joining us every week. You follow us from one platform to the next. And I appreciate you guys so much for that.
And shout out to Deaticus and Auntie Gwen. I feel like I need to call her Auntie Gwen too for supporting the show and giving and contributing to the show. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you next time right here on Up Late.
Yeah.
I was going to let you say the rest of it.
You felt like you was on a shoulder check.
Guys, we'll never get that. We'll never get it right, guys.
Do it again. I got to go.
Okay, guys. It's been so great. And we'll see you right here next time on Up Late
with Shondell.
Oh, round of applause, Bobby.
Y'all have a good night. Be safe.